This is this might be one of those extra episodes
I
where
honestly don't even want to I don't even want to finish this. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
do you want to do something tomorrow?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm so fucking bummed out right now. I was kind of excited for this one. To Google. Anyway, welcome back to Don't Forget Your Flashlight. Our compadre Gabe is MIA, so we're
Part
gonna.
2.
Well, they don't know that. We recorded a previous episode and it went downhill quick. It was a train wreck, so we're going off cuff here, off the script a little bit. Actually, a lot. The whole thing is different. We're actually just going to do something totally different and talk about the Flying Spaghetti Monster church religion thing, because that sounds awesome. Anyway, so what is Flying Spaghetti Monster community? What is that all? Church of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Oh man, they got a whole website. Let's go straight to the source, right? So, welcome to the Church of Flying Spaghetti Monsters. This is on their front page. Dude, this is kind of dope. It says, with many thousands of members in 60 plus countries, the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monsters is one of the fastest growing religions in the world. Everyone is welcome. Please look around and join us if you like what you see. It's their welcoming message to the world. That can't be true. There's an asterisk there. Okay, listen to this. First sentence. The Church of Flying Spaghetti Monster, after having existed in secrecy for hundreds of years, came into the mainstream just a few years ago. There's an asterisk next to it, so I'm assuming that
Hundreds of years, huh?
Yeah. No, okay, so that was definitely a lie. It says, if you click it, it says the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster came to the mainstream in 2005 after this open letter was published. So since 2005. But
Pretty
hey,
long, 20 years.
2005 feels like hundreds of years ago. Honestly, I feel like most people have at least heard of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
I mean, dude, honestly, 20 years, that is pretty impressive.
With millions, if not thousands, devout worshippers. This thing's kind of lit so far. Okay, I'm going to try to read this without giggling because it's kind of funny. With millions, if not thousands, of devout worshippers, the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster is widely considered a legitimate religion, even by its opponents, most fundamentalist Christians who have accepted that our God has larger balls than theirs. I don't disagree.
Are we talking like meatballs or what?
Yeah, sure. Some claim that the church is purely a thought experiment or satire, illustrating that intelligent design is not science, just a pseudoscience manufactured by Christians to push creationism into public schools. I've had one sip of beer and I already feel like I'm fucking this up right here. These people are mistaken. The Church of Flying Spaghetti Monster is legit and backed by hard science. Anything that comes across as humor or satire is purely coincidental.
Purely coincidental.
Yeah, no, I'm joining. I should join right now. I'm not going to. I have a thing against
Honestly,
organized religion.
I guarantee going to one of the church services would probably be pretty funny, or if not, pretty
What's
cool.
the rules on drinking on camera? Is that allowed or not allowed? Should I just cover it? Should I just like?
I don't know if there's a rule on YouTube. Twitch is you can't do it on Twitch, but Twitch is also live.
Should I just cover it? I'm definitely not drinking a Bud Light Collector's Edition.
Definitely a Busch Light, but yeah.
What'd I say?
Bud Light.
Oh damn, these fucking Smirnoffs are harder than I thought they were. Just constantly change the name of it. Yeah, this Yingling is slapping hard right now.
As you finish the can, just progressively get drunker.
Anyway, so their about page continues on, but again, we didn't write any of this. This is all straight from their website. We're just going to talk about it because it's cool and it's funny, and we don't have a host. And it's our podcast. We do what we want around here.
Yeah, it's fun.
Anyway, so it continues on with "Sounds great, but where do I start?" For a taste of what we're about, watch this video made by our friend Matt Tillman and a douche, blah, blah, blah. You can go, we'll put the link in the comments or something, and you guys can watch this video. Bro, are you on the page, Michael?
No, I'm not.
Watch the video.
I don't know what page you're on.
Go to flyingspaghettimonster.org and go to the About page. I'm going to watch this real quick. It's 3 minutes long. So we'll leave the link in the description or something. Go there, watch this video if you're interested.
flyingspaghettimonster.org?
Yeah. That shit's funny.
Just want to say, whoever made that video, Congratulations. I really enjoyed the animation.
Matt Tillman is the guy's name.
I really enjoyed the animation.
Oh my god, it was so funny, dude.
He loves midgets. I'm like, what's the connection to the what? Or the winches? I'm like, I was not aware of a connection between the spaghetti monster and winches.
This is great. So we
I'm not gonna lie, I would be tempted to do the $60 coordination package to see what you get in it. I just want to see what I'd get.
So it continues on. We believe religion, say Christianity, Islam, Rastafarianism, does not require literal belief in order to provide spiritual enlightenment. Much of the transcendent experience of religion can be attributed to the community. And while some members of religion are indoctrinated true believers, many are not. There are many levels of belief, and each is no more or less legitimate than others. That is to say, you do not have to believe to be part of the church, but we hope in time you will see the truth. But skeptics, as well as members of our religions, are always welcome.
Read the title of that next line for me, please.
What is the business about pirates in the beer volcano and the stripper factory? Those are all very important questions. So, as a group, hand in hand, we shall find out. Religious text tells us that humans evolved from pirates. I believe that. Consider that so-called science experts would have us believe humans evolved from primates, pointing towards the shared 99% DNA between humans and primates, but humans and pirates share upwards of 99.9% of the DNA. And I think the founders of this religion, they're onto something here. We believe that pirates were the original Pastafarians and that they were peaceful explorers. It was only due to Christian misinformation that they have an image of outcast criminals today. Because, hey, Michael, let me ask you a question. Have you ever met a real pirate?
Can't say that I have.
See, we'll never know. No one knows what the afterlife really looks like, or really holds, excuse me. But we are told Flying Spaghetti Monster Heaven has a beer volcano and stripper factory. So, I mean, as my drink would suggest, I might be in. Drinking my.
I really want you to hit on the ordination pack real quick, and then go back. But like, you get a certificate with your name on it, a wallet-size certificate, and decals.
So, for people who are interested in joining, there is no formal membership process, and we do not collect money from our members. The site is supported purely by our certification of ordination. So, with the certification of ordination, in accordance with the... Can I zoom this in? I'm so old. I can't read this, the small print. In accordance with the authority
with
vested in them...
on, mind you.
I can't read. The trustees of this institution certify... insert your name, have been ordained as the minister of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. That's cool. We'll leave this image. I'm sure they won't mind, because we're not talking shit. But we're going to leave this image. It's awesome. It's a ship being overtaken by a spaghetti monster kraken. Honestly, I'd get that tattooed on my butt cheeks. It's fucking cool.
I'm tempted to get a certificate just because it looks really cool. I have my name on it.
So for the price of $60, you can be ordained as a minister of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. And with that, you get a paper certification of ordination. You get a black or silver resin wallet card and 2 vinyl card decals and free shipping.
Oh, wow. They really know how to do religion right.
Heck yeah, these are actually kind of cool.
Frame it. Frame it and put it in the house.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be cool shit. I mean, that's for serious. That's for some serious church people.
I ain't gonna lie though. After seeing these pictures of the parade, I really want to go to this parade.
If you're ready to for the immense responsibility of the priesthood, please become a minister. If you just want to join the church, there's no formal sign-up process or dues collected. Please consider yourself a member. Just like that, everybody here is a member of the Flying Spaghetti Monster Church because I demand it. All 7 of you. You're all members of the church now. So how can I help? Evangelism is a time-honored tradition of religion, and it's no different with Pastafarianism. Nothing helps the cause more than spreading the word. Here are a few of the favorite activity events, or whatever you want to call, over the years. There's a parade. Oh, people decorate their trees, their cars. This was funny. Some guy set up a thing on a campus. You know, I will say, after looking at this one picture, the picture is, it's a guy. He's wearing an aluminum colander on his head. And it says, and he's holding a poster board. It says, Pastafarian Heaven has beer volcano stripper factories. And it says, we welcome all on his list. All right. And there's an arrow and it points over and it's A church from bulldogministries.com. And the list says, warning, drunks, homosexuals, abortionists, adulterers, liars, fornicators, thieves, atheists, witches, uh, idolaters, hell awaits you. And then a guy in between them has a hoodie that says trust Jesus, right? This kind of does
I
raise
think
a
if you read at the
question.
very bottom of it, it says he boiled you for your sins.
Yeah, he did. He boiled for your sins. He boiled for your sins. But no, it does kind of, it raises a question for me, and it's these churches that they will pray. They'll talk about peace, love. You gotta love thy neighbor. Yeah, it'll say, you don't steal, don't cheat on your wife or whatever. All those things. Like don't be a drunk. As I take a sip of my beer. Don't be a drunk, but this is like all hate. Don't be a homosexual. Why do you care? That's another thing. Like, why do you care so much? For real. All these pastors and stuff, and these people, these congregations of these churches, these Christian churches, and they're like, if you're gay, you're going to hell, and they talk about it forever. Just that's who they are now. They spew hate. And it's like, why does it bother you so much that the person next to you is gay? Why do you care? All these other things, like
why is witches on there? Like what?
Oh, it's like it could be tied in with like demonic practices and stuff like that. But it's just like, why do you care if they're just in public and they're not bothering you? That's always confused the heck out of me because
I will say
it's
at the very
hate.
bottom. I know you're not there yet, but I really kind of want to read it. About Bobby, a mini bio, because I think he's the one who founded it.
Hang on, let me get there.
It's a picture of him in a hammock, and it says, dreaming of pirate boats. Age, current year, minus 1980. I was 25-ish when the church became known. Education, I have a physics degree from Oregon State University. Location, I grew up in Oregon in the USA. For the last several years, I've spent time in the Philippines and the western US. Someday I plan to float around on a boat. Occupation aside from the church, I work in software and general nerdery, but I am a hobo at heart and a hammock enthusiast.
I'm gonna assume that he founded the church, but it says you can contact him.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Let me click this thing. Oh, it's got a. Oh, it's just mail@spaghettimonster.org. Hell yeah. I'm gonna send this guy an email right now.
It sounds pretty cool.
Okay, thank you for fucking that up.
I love all these question and answer part too.
Okay, maybe my computer might be messed up or the link sucks. I'll just copy the fucking link. So I need to go to compose. Jesus. Can't spell.
Oh my god. If you go to the sightings, it's gold. Bro.
Hang on.
Well, that's glorious. We gotta read some of those. Well, that's just sad. That's just sad to read.
What's up?
If you go to the very top where you clicked on about, there's a section called hate mail.
Oh, really? People hate on this?
Yeah, you can read the hate mail too. They've posted it.
Where did you see that at?
At the very top where you clicked on about.
Yeah.
There's there's about latest join us propaganda sightings and hate mail.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be lovely because
I'm saying you want to read some of it because
yeah, dude,
it's gonna show you the true colors of some churches.
Yeah, he's got it's like a whole blog on here. And we'll probably just read one or two of them. There is only a handful of them anyway. But so the first one, it says, "Hello, hello there. My name is." I'm not gonna say his name. I mean, I'm sure you can just fucking read it. I guess. You know what? I'm gonna read it because there's no other information on him. Hello, my name is Jeremy.
First name.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Jeremy, and I am a Calvinist Baptist Christian. I don't even know what that is. I feel very upset as I see and hear foolish people like you who dare to blaspheme God, who is creator of all things, including lost fools like you. Yes, I mean foolish lost creatures like you, whom God of this age, who is Satan. Wait, hang on. Creatures like you, whom God of this age, who is Satan, blinded. Okay. Your minds and your hearts with these demonic delusions as your flying spaghetti monster. That was a confusing sentence. You folks are very unaware that Jesus Christ hates all perverts like you. No, I don't believe that. Anyway, you folks are very unaware that Jesus Christ hates all perverts like you, not just for your rebellion against him, but for your blasphemy and your shameless deeds. God is not mocked, friends. Galatians 6:7. Any God haters will face God's wrath on the given day, which they expect not. I'm going to interject real quick. Galatians 6:7, any God haters will face God's wrath on the given day, which they expect not. Not once does a flying spaghetti monster diss or talk shit on God. It's just essentially giving you another foolish religion to believe in, man. It's just for fun. It's just funsies.
My thing is, if you're gonna write this about if you're gonna write this about anything that's not Jesus Christ, then I'm like, so have you sent this email to Buddhists who believe in a different God?
No. Anyway, it continues on. Proverbs 6:12 through 19. 1 Corinthians 6:9 through 10. Okay. When you die, you will not go to your Satan-invented pasta heaven. Are we supposed to look up that stuff? Is that what he's saying? Because this next part definitely is not in the Bible. It doesn't matter. When you die, you will not go to your Satan-invented pasta heaven where your beer volcano and sex factory.
That's where I want to go.
Yeah, that's where I want to go. You in reality will go to the everlasting hell where you will burn and suffer for all eternity. There no beer in hell. There no beer in hell. And not even water. I'm going to read this with a cartoonish Southern accent.
I don't feel like though.
I'm getting
any place for beer, it'd be hell.
I'm getting Southern accent. I'm getting Southern vibes from this guy right here. There no beer in hell, and not even water. No girls for sex, but demons who will torture you. Well, what if I want to fuck a demon, Jeremy? What if that's my thing? Leave me alone,
You
jerk.
give me a thick enough demon, I'm in.
Remember, Lord Jesus told his apostles the parable about the rich man and a beggar named Lazarus in Gospel of Luke 16:19-24. As Lazarus saw the rich man in torments, so the same will be with you in fires of hell. And then it goes on, because this is the longest email ever. Revelations 20:15. All right, I'm still Jeremy. As a Christian, I wish you foolish creatures to repent and to believe unto Lord Jesus Christ. Luke 13:3. Truly, Jesus doesn't want you to go to hell. He wants you to repent of your foolishness and to follow him. There no flying spaghetti monster. There no flying spaghetti monster. There is only Jesus Christ, who was, who is going to return and judge the world. This is very contradictory of the Jesus Christ you portray, because
not even that. Real quick, if you read past the sincere Jeremy, he felt the need to add something at the very end, which is just very awful.
It's so disgusting. I don't even know if I want to read that part. You know I'm going to. Because Jeremy, wherever you are, fuck you. Jeremy continues to write in this email, this disgusting hate email. God hates and God hates enablers. I hate that word, by the way. I fucking hate that word.
It's so wild that like this dude.
This is coming from the guy. This is coming from the guy that says there no flying spaghetti monster. I didn't like misread that sentence, by the way. Like, if you heard me say something wrong, that's how it was written.
Yeah, he. I don't know if he's ever used the internet before, but he struggled to write that. I will say, he yapped. He yapped so much.
Yeah, I think it's an understatement, dude. This guy went on and like, you were part of churches where the God you preach is not this hateful. Like, even like, I just get dumbfounded. I get dumbfounded and confused. You know what? Let's Google something here. Was God a hateful being? Dr. Google takes two excerpts, right? I think when I talk about religion, I should do it with like a southern twang, so I think it'd be a little funny. Dr. Google says from Psalms 145:9, God hates some people is true, but not in the sense that he hates them now or has always hated them. He loves everyone he has ever created. He loves everyone he has ever created, Jeremy. What does that sound like to you? Sounds like you're a liar. And it continues on with 1 Timothy 2:4. He desires all people to be saved and to come to the knowledge of the truth. So your God doesn't hate everybody. He just wants you to see the light, you know? Not that you're being foolish. I just think it's like, you know, you can't save everybody, right? He obviously wants to try to save everybody. Some people don't want to be saved. And that's the part that bothers me, because these churches will get on here, man, and they'll try to save everybody, save everybody by calling them slurs, man, and preaching hate. Because it's not that they'll see, a homosexual person, a trans person, or whatever, and say, I disagree. I currently disagree with what you're doing with your life, but I would like you to come to church, and I'll try to convert you. But that's your decision if you decide not to. and I'm going to respect that decision. It's never that. It's never that conversation, right? It's always
Right.
either stop being gay right now, or I'm going to be aggressive towards you, and I'm going to tell you that you're going to burn in hell forever. Like that. In what context would God or Jesus be okay with that?
Read this one to you because this is on the second page. It is titled "You Sicken Me." You sicken me with the fact that you now have my best friend believing in your stupid, sick, blasphemous crap you call a religion. I can tell you what it really is: blasphemy, made up during a drug binge. This will have you burning in hell or on the table after the last war. I am furious about the fact that there is a religion devoted to sin of all things. If you don't change, if if you don't change, you and all your followers will be in a special place in hell just for idolize worshiping sin lovers like yourselves. You disgust me and I hope you see the truth before it's too late. Chance. Bobby responded, I need more information on this special place in hell you refer to. Will there be cake? Interested. Bobby. Yeah, I did too. I saw it and I was like, I gotta read that one. That one was good.
Where'd you find that one? Because there's a part I wanted to talk about. You said it was second page?
Second page. Yeah. It's titled You Sicken Me. Like all of these are just different, just
Oh,
all
here,
of these are
okay.
crazy different. Like a warning. This one's long.
Yeah, it says a religion devoted of sin of all things. Actually, they're not devoted to anything. Not one thing. You're supposed to believe in a flying spaghetti ball. That's not sin. If anything, you can call it sin because you're idolizing something other than God. Right? That's probably the sin of it. But again, in reality, who cares? Who cares?
Can you read the one right above it, please?
Sure. You will never have a pirate ship that costs millions. What? You will never have a pirate ship. They cost millions more. Okay, so there should be like a comma there or something. You are a fraud. It's obvious to me that you don't give a shit about your so-called religion. I'm not even that Christian, but this site makes me sick. You have no right to start a religion, or should I say cult. People need to think for themselves. They don't need to listen to your nonsense. I'm not even that Christian, but at least they're trying to help people. What you're trying to do, make money and buy a pirate ship and fill it with strippers and beer? That's the most stupid thing I've ever heard. I hope the government shuts you down and takes your money. You will never have a pirate ship that costs millions, moron. Suck it, Mike.
I want to point something out. It's hilarious said that to me.
Okay, you go. And I got something.
I love how he says, you have no right to start a religion, or should I say a cult. People need to think for themselves. They don't need to listen to your nonsense. I'm like, what? What could some people say about the church?
Well, I mean, it depends on your perspective. I mean, this guy. See, that's the thing. Like, this guy, not that Christian, but he's a Christian.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. Christianity is like the most hateful religion in the fucking world. Like, my mom's a Christian, right?
He says he's not Christian.
She doesn't go to church. Like, she would describe herself more as spiritual, I'd say. And but my mom, who doesn't go to these, she doesn't go to church, but she describes herself as Christian, is a saint. She is so caring to the point it will hurt her, whether that's like financial ruin, because not financial ruin, but it'll like financially hurt her. For example, she'll give people rides and not expect gas money, so therefore it causes a financial burden on her. Growing up, there were times that my mom would feed the neighborhood kids, and it got us in a really bad spot financially. And and I'm not going to go into details, but there were
one of those.
Yeah, you were one of those kids. But there were some very, very negative repercussions that befell our family. But there was always food in the house for whoever needed it. Always, always. She would do whatever to make sure people were fed. And to me, that's a real Christian. She doesn't go to church, but she doesn't pray, but she believes in a God, and she believes in doing the right thing. Always. She doesn't care what your religion is. She doesn't care if you're gay, straight, black, white. She does not care. If you're hungry, she'll feed you. She doesn't care what the cost is. And if there's a heaven or hell, I don't know, but I know my mom's gonna have a fucking VIP ticket to the pearly gates.
Can you go to the next page and look at the "you're a stupid ass"? Because Connor Fergus really probably should learn how to type or read.
You're a stupid ass.
Starting off right off the bat, the first word of that is is grammatically wrong.
Oh yeah, it's the wrong your. So it's very short, sweet. You're a stupid ass and your religion is gay. That's why God hates it. And
Even, I'm
yeah,
imagining.
I got it, but I'm gonna read it as spelt. I'm just gonna read it as is. I'm gonna do my best. I don't know. There's probably not gonna be that much. Oh, there's definitely more
Oh
grammatical
no,
errors.
there's more. That's why I said Connor
You're
needs
a
to learn.
stupid ass and your religion is gay. That's why God hates it. Ivne, though he loves ya, he hates you're gay and will kill you and all Yoru followers. Your God is spaghetti. I ate spaghetti last night. So Christian God is in the sky. Yours is on a plate. Your guy doesn't even have brain, let alone create things. You're stupid douchebag. This isn't a religion, it's a belief. And you are standing in between you and God's yours love. I hope you're happy.
Goddamn Connor,
Bro,
please. Oh my god.
this dude is sending hate mail from deep woods Appalachian mountains, bro.
Like goddamn Connor.
There are so many grammatical errors in this, Connor.
I want you to realize something. I am impressed he could spell spaghetti right.
Yeah,
That is a big word for him.
That's a big word, dude. There are multiple syllables. You know what, Connor? This one's for you, buddy. I just shot beer everywhere. It was cool. I'm sure it looked pretty cool on camera, but there's beer all over my desk now.
I saw that too. I just saw it.
Did it look cool?
I knew it went everywhere immediately. I saw that,
Connor,
and I just
Connor, I
read
sacrificed my desk for you, buddy.
I wanted you to read that one purely because I read the first sentence and I was like, "Wow, that kind of hurt me."
Wait, who founded the Spaghetti Monster Church? I gotta know.
I think Bobby. Oh my god, dude, that was grammar. That was so bad. Oh my god, I can't believe you spelled spaghetti right.
So the guy's name is Bobby Henderson, American satirist, founded the Church of Flying Spaghetti Monster 2005 to protest the teaching of intelligent design in schools. He sent a satirical open letter to the Kansas State Board of Education arguing that if intelligent design was taught, his alternative theory about the flying spaghetti monster should also be included. The letter went viral and the religion grew from there, with its purpose to promote rational thinking and oppose the imposition of religious dogma in public schools. I agree with all of that. Should I join this church? Should we join? Should I join this church? Can we become ministers? Man, if I had an extra $60 right now, bro. You bet your ass I'm getting a piece of paper in the mail. I'm fucking with this, bro. I like this hate mail stuff. Let's do one more. I wanted to go to the last page.
The hateful?
Yeah.
113 pages, by the way.
113 pages of hate mail.
That was the last page I could click on.
Okay. I'm going to read the last one. By Andy R. Andy R? Andy R? I don't even care if I get your name wrong. It doesn't matter. Anyway.
Wait. Which one?
The very last one. Posted.
Okay, seriously, you're taking the...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's posted in 2005. Okay, seriously.
Oh shit, so this is like when the church was founded.
You're taking the monster thing too far. Nobody cares about it. Shut the fuck up. Well, it says STFU, which, you know. For somebody who makes $50K a year, you sure seem desperate with merchandising your lame monster joke. You know, science does explain.
$50K a year a lot in 2005?
I feel like $50K a year would actually be fairly substantial.
Like, we were super young then, so I don't actually know.
You know, now we're going to do a side tangent. We're going to look up the conversion for $50K.
I feel like it was a lot, but I don't know.
USD verse today. It had the same purchasing power of about $83,000. That's pretty substantial.
That's, I mean, I guess. You don't really get a lot nowadays at $83,000 a year, bro.
It's more than what we get. Anyway, you know, so it continues on. You know, science does explain a lot of things for me, but when it comes to the origin of life itself and the birth of the universe, science gets very shady. Yeah, because it happened billions of years ago. Sorry. Not that I'm saying God is the answer, but science sure as hell ain't it. Oh, so you're rejecting science altogether. Gotcha. Anyways, as an intellectual man such as yourself, you should have the simple common sense to respect other people's beliefs. Making a lame joke about can't the same be said about you? Sorry.
God, people, turn on autocorrect, by the way, when you're typing. Jesus.
Making a lame joke about the one answer, the one thing your whole pathetic life is based upon, can't answer, is a sign of how your brain is flawed. I would suggest growing up a little and or blowing your fucking face off with a shotgun. Fucking humans, you're all pathetic. You don't know shit, bitch. Damn, that was probably the most hateful one of all. And
real quick.
Go for it.
There are two... For the love of God, turn on your fucking autocorrect. He said, any ways, and he spelled answer twice wrong. Awner.
I don't even think I caught it then. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you read anyways. You read it correctly, but he spelled it in a ways.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
I saw both of them. I was just
Illiterate.
like,
So,
oh my god.
so what we can just tell from these few posts, right, Michael, is most Christians are illiterate.
Jesus.
Also, these
Fucking
Christians
autocorrect.
that preach love and all that shit, will in the same sentence also tell you to kill yourself.
Here's the thing, by the way. I'll be the first to admit I have messed up autocorrect so many times. I've misspelled stuff before in my life. But here's the thing: if you're gonna write a hateful speech online and post it publicly online, you cannot.
That's too much. No, their God will help them. Their God will save them.
Well, no. You cannot have anything wrong.
Because then you're gonna get assholes like you and me up on here talking
you
shit.
will get shit on so quick and lose all credibility.
This is, you know what, Bobby? Was that your name right, Bobby? Was that it? Was it Bobby? Yeah, Bobby Henderson. Bobby, I'm proud of you, man. I love you, buddy.
Honestly, dude, yeah, you.
I got mad respect for you, dude. This whole spaghetti monster thing, I've never dived into it this much, and it's awesome.
Dude, it's wild. Just like, it's wild how many people are criticizing him for like believing in a different type of God, and they're like, "Well, I'll pray to my God for your sin, for your." Like, I'll read this one real quick. Sure. 110 is what I'm on. Last one on 110. I'm not sure how exactly to respond to your comments. I guess I'll pray for mercy for you, as you seem to feel so comfortable hurting and mocking the very creator who gave you the ability to do such. It's a little ironic. God bless, Anne.
Sorry, I'm reading from the latest news thing.
It's like, dude, what?
And I'm sure we're going to limit ourselves on people who actually want to listen to this fucking nobody podcast. But, you know, he makes a post about voting. And it's putting religious, I don't know what you want to call them, religious studies. It's not even studies. It's not even religious studies. What would you call this? They're forcing religion in schools. And I don't think that's okay. Because it's just one step. It's like, to me, it's one step closer to regressing the education. You know, most churches, as some of the comments, those hate comments would suggest, is they want to, you know, they don't believe in science. You know,
says Oklahoma has mandated Bible studies in public school curricula for grades 5 through 12.
Yeah, Louisiana now requires 10 commandments displayed in every public school classroom. To me, that shouldn't be a thing. Like, now, if you've got a very religious teacher and like that's part of their expression, that's different to me. It's not mandated. Yeah. It's just an optional thing, and you should be allowed that. And the students in your classroom, if they want to say, you know, like if there needs to be discussion about it, like I don't believe in this. Like, I'm not going to be hateful about it, make you take it down or whatever. I just want you to know, like, I don't want you to preach this to me because I don't believe in this. That's a different discussion. Does that make sense? Are you just saying yes?
No, it does. Like, so
I just don't think it should be forced.
No, like, because that's the thing. You've got like 5 through 12 is very impressionable years, because like,
yeah,
all of elementary school, you're trying to figure out who you are. Middle school comes around, and you're like, dude, I'm growing up. Like, everyone's growing up. I don't know who I am. And then high school is even the same. You're still like trying to figure out who you are. Like, it's crazy because you're like, there's so much going on in high school. Like, you know, you usually start dating someone, and you're dating someone who's trying to figure out themselves out while you're still trying to figure yourself out. So like, there's this weird gap, and like, no one knows who they are. I mean, if you do, good for you. But I mean, like, most people are trying to figure out what they want to do with their life.
Dude, you don't even know who you are in your 20s, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're figuring your fucking life out when you're younger.
You know what?
And I just feel like doing something like that might sway who you are as a person.
I'm signing up for the newsletter.
You're signing up for it?
Yeah. It's cool, man. This thing is cool. I don't care what anyone says. This is cool. You know, like there's more love here than actual religious organizations, because, you know, it's like, yeah, come join the Flying Spaghetti Monsters. We're a group of weirdos, but everybody's welcome. Be yourself. Come as you are. Dress as a pirate. Drink from our
colander on your head.
Drink from a beer volcano, and I don't know, join us at the stripper factory.
For all of this, like, I'm not upset.
Yeah, well, because like none of this is hate to me, and people are like, this is blasphemy. Like, just like the spaghetti monsters, there's no proof of your God. I don't care what anyone says. There's no real proof of the God. And you're going to reject science, but if you get into a car accident and you break your leg, you're going to go to the doctors and they're going to put a cast and they're going to take x-rays. They're going to reset the bone if necessary. They're going to put you in a cast, and all that is because of science. I don't know. The flying spaghetti monster has enlightened me today, and I hope it has enlightened you guys too. Michael, do you got any final words? Probably wrap this up here.
I just Googled just out of curiosity real quick because I was trying to get like a rough date maybe or time period. I said, when was God alive? God, this is literally Google right here.
Oh, hang on.
He was,
Wait a minute. When was God alive?
yeah, like when did he exist?
Well, God is technically just like a
He was not alive at a specific time, but he has always been.
yeah, he's just like a entity, you know. He's like the
I wasn't
wind.
sure because Jesus Christ, who he was alive at one point, you know.
Yeah, well, God is like an entity, and Jesus was a person. Well, personally, I think was just a carpenter with good sleight of hand, and he fooled billions of people at this
I
point.
like that take.
Billions of people at this point. He's fooled billions of people at this point into thinking he was some divine entity, and the church has just leveraged that to gain money and power from people. Like as we discussed in last season, you know, the Vatican, for example, has done awful, heinous things. And as we progress, if the more we progress down this road, I'm sure we will uncover other possible truths. You know, like we're obviously not in the Vatican exploring and talking to people there, but
I want to point something out real quick, by the way,
sure.
because I always find it very interesting about religion. The Bible's age varies depending on the text. People follow a book that its oldest parts were written 3,400 years ago, and the newest parts 1,900 years ago.
Dude, here's a cool fact. Here's a cool fact I learned not that long ago, actually. So most of the Bibles that you see will be KJB, right, which is the King James Bible.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some of them it's like KVB or something like that. But so KJB, it's a pretty common one, King James Bible. Now King James, he had a version of the Bible rewritten from the original, like whatever text it was, Hebrew or something, I think. And King James himself was debated to be a gay man. And I don't know what you want to do with that information. Do what you want though. But King James was a gay man. If at very least he's bisexual, which goes against your Bible. It goes against what you preach. King James was a gay man. Right, let's see what Dr. Google says. They've got AI. Was King James a homosexual? That was the first one.
I feel like that happens a lot, by the way.
That was the first autofill, right? Was he homosexual? So Dr. Google says, while it's not possible to definitively know King James' sexual preferences, modern historians generally agree he was likely bisexual or had homosexual relationships with male favorites. Oh, this is just what the whole thing says. Although the term homosexual doesn't exist in his time, he had an intense emotional and likely sexual relationship with his favorites, such as George Villiers, despite being married to a woman and fathering children with her. He had a series of male favorites.
So he was big gay.
Oh, there were passionate letters between King James and Villiers. Language clearly indicates a deep, complex, and possibly sexual relationship. There were public affections. Anyway, you know what? There's a homosexual man that wrote the Bible. Well, he had rewritten.
There's a lot of
This episode's definitely getting fucking taken down.
Maybe. I don't know. We didn't really talk shit on religion.
Yes, we did.
We praised the spaghetti monster. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and then I proceed to go on a rant about how Christianity is the most hateful thing ever.
Yeah.
Every hateful thing that's going on with the world right now is because somebody from a religious organization got into a position of power and have voted in hateful legislations.
Hot take.
This whole episode, I'm just going to call this whole episode Hot Take.
Dude, honestly, you know what you should do? You should... I think it'd be funny. You should include the first half, like the first part we did. Get to where we were just like, yeah, this story's not that good, and then it just cuts to a black screen and it says, "Please stand by for technical difficulties," and then we skip to this.
Anyway,
that'd be funny.
This has been. I don't know. I kind of like this one. I like this take. This is a good take. I like this stuff. Spaghetti Monster.
I like that format for whatever reason.
What?
Well, we just did this entire episode just whatever.
Just winging it.
Yeah, I kind of like this one.
Maybe we'll just have a topic and just like fucking wing it.
Even just reading the hate comments on it was kind of fun.
Yeah, I sent the guy an email. We'll see. We'll see how it pans
Dude,
out.
I hope we can update I hope we can update on one of the podcasts that he responded.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, thanks for listening and watching. This is once again Ben. Don't forget your flashlight. Maybe next week or whenever we post again. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yep.
Our compadre Gabe will return. We'll see. Anyway, thanks guys. Catch
Maybe
you
religion got
later.
him.
Yeah, probably.